And I'll use my phone to fix the rest. So now we'll just give people a minute. Assuming anyone actually shows up.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible.
I did hear that you got invited.
To the YouTube. Yes, I am officially uh, in the YouTube Shorts community. Like, it's private, so like you can't.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm officially in. I actually have a meeting with YouTube on Monday.
Oh shit.
It's not a one-on-one. It's a group. It's a group thing, but it's it's a step up. It's a step up. Let me just do this.
Sorry, I'm trying to work my Discord. They changed the
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of some stuff on my end before we actually. Um. Yeah.
And my phone is dying. Joy.
Just give me a. I'm just gonna quickly go to YouTube on my computer for a second.
Okay.
Because I have to fix the settings very briefly. Content live. Here we go. It's live. Let me just fix the details. It doesn't let me set it up beforehand for some reason. It might just be a bug. From 2000 to 2010 and okay, public, save, beautiful.
Give me a second as well.
And beautiful. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna go back here, full screen, and excellent. All right.
Because I also forgot my sign in.
oh.
Don't judge me.
So we might as well start. I do apologize for the delays, guys, even though I don't know if anyone's here yet. I was at a special event where it was for the Canadian Olympic wrestlers. We're sending them off to the Olympics tomorrow, so it was like a farewell dinner. I actually left it early to be here, but I wanted to see them off. So that was really cool.
Which is fair.
Yeah, like I'm not particularly close with them, but I am friends with the wrestling team, so I want to be there to support. But yes, on to the video. We are going to be ranking our personal favorite video games on all platforms between 2000 and 2010. So since there's going to be a lot of games we haven't both played, it'll be like a discussion in where each game belongs. But again, we're going to have to follow the rule where at least something has to go into all tiers. So feelings will be hurt.
Yep. Here to get hurt, and we're here to get traumatized.
Yeah, we are here to suffer and inflict pain. So, Egg Rolls, do you want to lead off or should I?
You know what? I will leave it up to you, sir. Go first.
All right, so, okay, I will lead us off. Then I will lead us off with a game that people are surprised that I like because I do not care about cars whatsoever. Not even a little. Can't even pretend to. Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted is on this list for me. Yeah.
I'm surprised. You don't usually play racing games.
I do not like car games across almost 100% of the time. This is the exception, and I have played this game so many times. Like I've done. It's the only car game I can get into in any capacity.
Does Mario Kart count?
Huh?
Because I know you like Mario Kart, so
okay,
does that count?
I think that's mostly because I get to torment people by shooting stuff. Like, it's always fun to shoot a blue shell right when someone's about to win. I don't know. Maybe.
So where are you putting the Need for Speed?
Okay, so Need for Speed Most Wanted. First of all, it belongs on this list because for its time it was revolutionary. Dang, I'm first. Hey, John, welcome. You are currently the only person in chat that I'm aware of. But yes, This game, first of all, highly interactive with your environment. Like you can pretty much just cause mass mayhem and destruction. Actually, a lot of the game is destroy everything. Like knock over water towers, cause gas stations to explode, whatever it takes to cost the city money or destroy, get the cops off your trail so you can escape. Uh, but this game is either racing against other street racers so you can take their money or their cars, vandalizing the city by causing destruction, or like fleeing the cops. Um, and the mechanics are smooth. The amount of upgrades and style changes and how many options you have and the different tracks. It's just it's good across the board. There's no boring places to drive. The maps are huge. The cops even get some pretty awesome weaponry, like helicopters and stuff, which is pretty good for its time. I think this was what 2004, 2006, or something.
Okay.
So
I
even if you're
wrote
not
down all the years because I don't remember every one of them.
if you enjoy Mario Kart for the sake of causing chaos, this is Need for Speed Mario Kart.
Hey John, we're talking about games. We like games.
Our personal favorite games from 2000 to 2010 across all platforms. No,
Yep.
yeah.
Top 10.
So I'm not sure Need for Speed would go at S tier with everything on this list, but it can't go at D. Like, it,
I
people,
would say like a B.
a B. I would settle for B because
But
yeah,
this is your opinion, so in my
like
opinion, because of the wide range of players out there, and yeah, it's been around for a very long time too.
I think there's a fan made remake on Steam of this.
We should
I,
try it.
I looked it up. I was just curious. Do they have it on Steam? And I think they have a remastered version, and I want it.
Do it.
It's $25 that I don't have, and Otakuthon is
Uh,
next. It's 20.
okay.
Yeah,
We can wait,
yeah.
but
I'm gonna get it.
you should totally get it and then stream it.
Yes, no, absolutely 10,000%. It's just Otakuthon is next week. I don't have money.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want, if we can put this at B and I won't be upset about it.
Is this your choice, or did I
I mean,
insert this into your brain?
I mean, you said B. I just know it can't go at the bottom because it to me it's one of the most revolutionary racing games out of all the Need for Speed games. This one is probably one of the most impactful.
Okay. So B it is.
Yeah. That's fine with
Okay.
me.
What do you think, John?
Not sure how much John is into car games, but maybe.
Hmm.
I know Kevin would rank it highly because well, he's a mechanic. He loves cars.
Okay.
All right. You pick next. What are we?
I'm having a hard time. I have to put some of them in D.
At least one of these games is going in D.
Okay, I can sacrifice one.
Oh, you already know which one?
Yes, but it's gonna hurt so bad. Ugh.
Okay, so what's going to the bottom?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go around B or C tier first.
Okay,
Let's
so
say.
let's see. I haven't played most of these.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Uncharted 2
Okay,
to C.
okay, that's a pretty well-known game. I actually have not played it myself, but I know it's well established.
It is well established. I do love this game, but because I'm really bad at FPS, this is one of the reasons why I would put it at C. I love the game, I love the story and the action in it, and actually I was using this game to get better at FPS, but because of that difficulty, I'll put it down even though I love the story so much.
Oh, so you put
Don't
it
come for me.
you pushed it down because it's too hard. Get
You
good.
want to fight me?
Get
Like,
good.
you want to fight me?
I
No, I rage quit so many times when I was younger. That's why.
also
That's it.
now you're punishing the game back for all of the suffering. Okay.
Yeah, my childhood
So
trauma, the
so
hours.
is Dark Souls going to get? I mean I didn't put Dark Souls, but
I
uh,
did not put Dark. I actually thought you would put Dark Souls in here.
I actually never. I played Dark Souls one time for like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've never owned any of that. I do have Elden Ring installed, but I haven't played it enough.
Mm. I
Uh,
still have to finish this franchise, the Uncharted. I still haven't finished it.
I haven't
I
started.
didn't buy the fourth one yet.
I haven't played it. Okay, so it looks like there's not. I don't really have much debate since I never played Uncharted, and it doesn't look at anyone's in the chat. Anyone in the chat is saying anything about Uncharted, so I guess that's gonna hurt someone's feelings. It's going to see.
It's
Uh,
on the internet now permanently. Someone's
no,
gonna come for me.
yeah, probably. Okay, since let's go really old, and since we're talking about games that made us rage quit, I'm gonna go with Metroid Prime on GameCube.
Okay.
Yep. Uh, I never actually finished it. I only had this game when the GameCube first came out. Um, Back then, I was pretty bad at gaming in general. I wasn't that good outside of Smash Bros. And Mario Kart and anything Mario. But yes,
It
Metroid.
was pretty hard with
This
the aims.
this game was pretty tough for me at the time, but I can't. Even though I couldn't beat it at the time, this is what introduced me to Samus, into like Metroid, into the Metroid world. And while it wasn't like, I don't think it was a revolutionary game for me, because I guess I didn't get to experience the whole thing. There was just something so there's something about it. The intensity, like the fear, the first like this is my first time seeing like big giant monsters, space, aliens, massive battles. It was like kind of an introduction to that world for me, and this amazing character, which I only knew from Smash Bros. Beforehand. Um, so I kind of just got
Zero Mission, Fusion, right here, Game Boy Advance
yeah.
team over here.
I haven't played any other Metroid games besides Metroid Prime.
It's so hard. It's
Uh,
hard. Yeah.
but
They do not hold your hand back then.
no, they tutorials. What's that? Assistance?
What?
Got
No.
aim assist tutorials? No, that's not a thing.
No, you gotta buy the guide for that.
Yeah, that's not a thing. Kind of one of the reasons I appreciate the classics. Uh,
If
but,
you know kind of situation.
so I didn't put it on my list because it was my favorite, but because it just kind of brought me into another aspect of gaming for me back then. This was like very impactful for me personally.
Okay. Okay. Where do I
Yeah.
put these?
For me, it can go anywhere because I never even finished it. I would say C or D. I don't mind being I don't mind it being low tier. Have you played it?
I played it once, like a long time ago, but it was on my friend's GameCube, so I never really
Yeah.
got to finish
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Did you
So
see the new direct though? Like Metroid Prime 4 is finally coming out.
I haven't seen any Metroid Prime content in a long time.
I mean, they've only taken what was it, 7 years
Okay.
to finally announce it?
Okay, so only 7-8 years.
Yeah. I don't remember the precise years, but it's been a while.
I mean, I'm fine putting it at D, because D doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it doesn't compete well against the others here.
Okay, fair. Hey, John. Uncharted is just a person shooter with a story, and Drake's a G, okay? He's just sarcastic, he steals things. Very, like, smooth. You'll love him if you want to shoot something and watch really nice cutscenes. Uncharted is pretty good.
Oh, so you just want to be the bad guy? That sounds right.
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
Well, you're definitely not chaotic good. You're
I
not.
didn't say chaotic good. Nah. I wouldn't lie like that.
You're chaotic. Whatever is funniest at whatever's most fun at the time.
Yes, and self-serving. Thank you.
Yeah.
No. This is gonna. I should have picked some of them that are like I sort of like, but I could put in D, no problem. God
But
dang it.
It's picking your top 10 favorite games from that time. So it's going to hurt no matter what.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with A. So I'm easing into it, into the pain. I really love this game. Kirby, amazing mirror. So, this is my second game ever in my childhood, ever, because I didn't know, like, I'm an only child, so none of my family member really knew technology. I had to discover gaming by myself. I wasn't really close with my cousins back then because we lived far from each other. So everybody, like, in the school ground, they would bring their Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP. I'm like, I begged my parents, please get me one for Christmas, for my birthday. So they gave me this condition that I had to, like, get no C's, A's and B's only, at least 3 A's. And I did it. And they gave me Kirby. And Kirby's my boy in Smash.
I knew Kirby was going to be on this list, without a doubt.
But you didn't know which.
Well, that's because
I have all Kirby games.
Well, that's because I've only played one Kirby game, and I'm not sure you'll be able to guess which one.
What year?
I'll say this: it was a Game Boy. I think it was a Game Boy Color or it was still like the big. It wasn't Game Boy Advance. It was either Pocket or Color. It's an old game. Early 2000.
So it's like
early 2000.
1 to 3. Was the cartridge colored?
I think it was transparentish.
Then Tilt and Tumble.
Yep. Yep. It was Kirby Tilt and Tumble. That game was painful to play. Holy shit.
I still have it. It's great. Oh yeah, no, your eyes. It was not a fun time.
You had to shake the Game Boy in the right direction to make Kirby jump over the. Oh my god.
That was a moment. Yes. That game is the definition of masochism.
Oh my god, but
you hurt yourself.
That is the only Kirby game. That's the only Kirby game I've played.
Oh, okay. This game is completely different. Amazing Mirror, basically, all the doors are mirrors, and this Shadow Meta Knight comes in and shatters all the Amazing Mirror, and you have to collect all the shards, basically boss fights. But each level are interconnected to other levels with the mirror gate doorway, and it's really interesting how they did it. My hardest Kirby game that was like, I don't understand this mapping because I suck at mapping, and then I came back and finished it, and it was so good. And you can play with up to 4 people, and you can call up your buddies and be like, hey, yo, I need you fam, I need you immediately, come and help me. Okay. There's a phone system in there.
Okay, I give points for co-op. I happen to be biased towards co-op games.
Early co-op game, Kirby.
Yo, that's anything. Yo, the olden days where we had like LAN format on a console where we all had like the 4-way split.
Oh yeah, entangled wires right in the middle. Yep. You're trying not to trip over it.
And when only one person in the neighborhood owned a console, so you had to bring that console over to everyone's house. Oh, I was the guy. I was the guy.
You gotta carry that. Yep. I'm putting him in A. I love him.
I can't I can't dispute
He's
it.
my boy. He's my
Okay.
boy. Tried and true. And he'll eat everything.
If we're going
Can
with
relate.
okay, then if I have to follow up an A rank game, I'm going to put a game that belongs in a maybe S, a high A, low S, and that is Mass Effect 2, the best of the Mass Effect games.
I'm squinting.
It is two. It's to yeah. There you go. It's to yeah. Right, that one. That one. Yes, that
Is
one
it?
is high A, low S. The best of the Mass Effect games. We don't talk about Andromeda. We don't talk about Andromeda. That's not. It doesn't exist. It never happened. Um, Two did everything that one was. It fixed all the issues in one, and it has a better story than three. It's just the best of them. Um, have you played Mass Effect?
Me? No.
Oh,
uh, it's what is it on Xbox and
it's on Xbox. It's on Steam. It's except Steam. It's only on Legendary Edition though, which is 1, 2, and 3 in
Mhm.
one game. Um,
Is it
uh,
on PlayStation?
I don't know actually because I only owned a PS2. I never got to PS3 and 4, and so I had this on Xbox.
Hmm.
Uh, but this is I think you would enjoy this game a lot. Just do you know anything about it?
Mm,
About the story, about the lore, anything?
none whatsoever.
With okay,
Teach
so
me.
without giving any spoilers, I want to be careful here. So basically, you play as Commander Shepard, or you can customize your character and stuff. But you play as Commander Shepard, which is this human from Earth. You can choose his backstory and everything, whether you were like a thug or like a war hero or whatever. Um, and basically, there's this there's this alien species that is threatening to wipe out the universe. It's basically save the universe kind of game. And you are assembling a crew that is trying to deal with a traitor who has sided with this species that's, in order to put himself in a more advantageous position, so he's betraying everyone else so he can do better himself. And you basically have to form a crew to stop him. And that's basically the start of Mass Effect 1. And in order to explain Mass Effect 2, that would give spoilers for the end of at Mass Effect 1. Uh, but that's kind of
Go for it.
yeah. Go for
Go
it.
for it? Yeah, because I'm not sure if I'll ever play. I'm not sure if that's my type of game. I don't usually go towards sci-fi
It is a sci.
games.
Okay, so spoiler warning for Mass Effect. Basically, you discover that there's these this sentient machine species called the Reapers, and I forgot the main villain's name. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Terrible with names. He sides with the Reapers, so they like basically so he would stay alive and be put in a favorable position, and he just ends up getting used by them. And the Reapers are basically just trying to wipe out all organic life so they can evolve themselves. So what they do is they kill everything, absorb the technology that they build so they can evolve themselves, let life start over, and repeat the cycle infinitely so they just can continue to be immortal and become stronger and stronger. And you have to stop them from continuing this cycle of mass extinction. It's actually really cool. I know you said you're not into sci-fi, but like
Yeah.
there's a lot of space exploration, all these different species and the lore, and just like and the battle mechanics are really good. The scenery is beautiful for its time. The I know animation and like style isn't the most important, but it's so beautiful for its time. Really done well. Uh,
Fair.
for its
Alright.
genre, it's an A tier, if not S.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
John, do you agree? Are you there?
I don't know how long he's been following me, but I did do a full Mass Effect 1, 2, 3 live playthrough on Twitch. When I first made my Twitch, I did a
Nice.
full playthrough. So whoever's been
Nice.
following me that long has seen it. Uh,
Okay, I'm going down slowly. So,
We have to put Mass Effect in a spot. It's still yeah.
oh, I thought I did. My
No,
bad.
it's next to Modern Warfare 2. There you go. A or S. At least A. I won't settle for less than A.
You gotta decide.
Well,
I'm not
it's
deciding for you.
fine then. I'm gonna put in A because I'm gonna save the at least my S tier for after. I have at least
Okay.
one S tier for after. Okay.
Okay. Ooh. You know what? This is pretty straightforward. It's the OG Mario Kart Double Dash. And I love racing games like Mario Kart and Kirby's Air Ride on GameCube. I'm gonna put him in B
I'm
just
surprised.
because.
Surprised.
Really?
Yeah, we have two racing games on here. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like it, but for me personally, I would rather play with multiple people because if you're playing by yourself, yeah, you can unlock stuff, but for me, it's not as fun as if you're playing with other people and
Well,
unlock items, unlock characters with them.
to be fair, the way to play games back in the early 2000s was very heavy co-op. Like, hey, come over to my place, let's play something. That was
Yeah, I didn't have friends. I barely had any friends, so like it was pretty lonely, you know, asking my parents like, give me attention, please play with me.
well, you should have
Yeah.
asked for friends for Christmas instead of a game.
Yes, but at the
Uh,
same time, I didn't know how to socialize, so that didn't really help.
to be
Yeah.
fair, people suck, so games is probably the right choice.
See, I didn't really do much after school. I just came straight home, or I don't really play with other people. So my dad, at one point, in the night, just sat me down in front of TV and played anime, and that's how I started from anime going to games.
10 on 10 dadding right there. Mine,
Parenting.
mine just, we sat on the couch and watched, you know, America's Most Wanted and CSI. Probably
I mean, that's not bad.
I mean, probably why I spent the first 20-ish years of my life studying to be a homicide detective. Just probably a factor.
I I don't want to say that. I mean, for me, because I like murder mysteries and such, so it's interests me with human natures and what makes them do what they do.
Yeah.
So I can see it.
Who knows? In a different timeline, I might have tracked you down.
I have not committed any crimes. Okay, let record show.
I said a different timeline.
Okay.
I said a different timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair,
Okay.
you haven't been caught. You haven't been.
How
caught.
dare you? How dare you?
I didn't.
That's so rude.
I didn't say you committed anything. I just say you haven't been caught.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, you.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. So.
For a second, I'm like, I was so ready to hurt myself again, but no, it's your turn.
I mean, you can hurt yourself as much as you want to. It's
No, thank you.
fine. Okay. So. I'm willing to suffer a little bit. Let's do GTA 4. Let's do GTA.
Oh.
Let's do GTA 4 because I actually do not. I didn't enjoy most of the GTA games. This one was different for me.
Okay.
I found the main character a lot more. I found his sense of humor and like philosophy. I just found everything about him really fun. And I still find the GTA game mechanics kind of stiff and a little bit awkward, but
I mean, early days, right? Yeah, I get it.
but this was the only GTA like story mode that I played in full and fully enjoyed from start to finish. And
Okay.
I really like this character, and it got me again. This is kind of like a Metroid Prime for me, where it got me into a genre or type of game that isn't my norm. Instead of like all the shooters that I always play, it was a kind of it got me to a different sphere. I didn't really like the multiplayer or anything. This is purely a single player option for me. Um,
What's the plot?
so pretty much you are, I think it was from Russia, and you pretty much start coming off the boat. That's literally the first achievement of the game, off the boat. And uh, what was the story? I haven't played this game since it came out in like '08. But basically, you commit many atrocious crimes to further your own current situation.
Such
Um,
as GTA.
yeah, such as GTA. Now, exactly what the exact plot was, I don't quite recall. It's been a long time. It's been
Okay.
many years. But like, this is the game that I got most into right at the end of high school because I graduated in 2008. Yes, I'm old. Don't call me out. Um, but yeah, this was just kind of a peak game for me right at that time period. I wish I could give
So
more feedback. It's just I didn't play it as much as I've played some of these other games, which you'll soon find out is a frightening amount of hours. Like
so
Halo, and Gears and Fall.
where's it going? Where's it going?
GTA is either going to be a C or a D for me. I'll let you pick C or D because do you have a lot of games that are gonna do you have games that you're gonna be putting a lot in D, or do you feel like is C gonna go?
I listen. We made an agreement that we have to put at least one in every
Yeah.
rank.
So
So
yeah, I gotta put GTA in C or D. Low C. You want me to flip a coin?
now you tell me because I'm not gonna decide for you. I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Fine, then I'm gonna put it in C because it does. It's not a bad game. It's C,
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
but it doesn't. It's not gonna hurt me. So it's not like it's easy or hard.
Okay.
All right.
I
So
I changed my mind for the D rank because I'm gonna hurt myself and I'm gonna hurt once. That's it. That's what I've decided. Okay, Tales of Symphonia is going into D.
okay.
I as a JRPG fan and I play a lot of RPGs. I love Tales of series. Tales of Symphonia is like a classic. It's let's go out there, let's go save the world, happy go lucky. We can do it because we have each other.
So
But you know that at the Tales of games, there's always one traitor, and there is no hope in the end.
but like okay. So why is this classic game getting pushed down to D?
The sequel sucked. The sequel
Oh.
doesn't exist, first of all. And second, because one of the characters, I, I hate her so much.
So I don't think saying the sequel is bad should have any impact on your judging rating of this game.
Yes, but I could put this game into D because of one character.
It was that bad that one character is dropping it to D. Must have been a really shitty character.
Oh, she is useless. She does absolutely nothing.
I haven't
She
played
has
it, so I can't guess it. So
basically you're doing like an escort mission where she's gonna save the world. She needs to be um to reach this tower to save the world because she is related to an angel to, you know, to sacrifice herself to become an angel and save the world. But in combat, she is completely useless. I'm sorry. Here's a spoiler. Her name's Collet. Oh, she does absolutely nothing. No damage whatsoever in fights. I'm
okay,
so glad, and I'm sorry to say that she's sacrificed, okay, to save the world.
but is
I'm
this
just saying.
but is this like a turn-based game and that's why it's hit hurt like otherwise there's tons of games with really lousy AIs or like lousy
No,
plots.
it's not turn-based. It's once you get into the combat phase, it's a random encounter. and then you go into combat phase, and then you can. It's basically auto attack for the other characters that you're not playing, so you can switch between characters, and it's a free for all. Like sorry, what's the name? Uh, first person.
First person shooter?
No, it's
No.
not a shooter. It's
Okay.
beat 'em ups
Yeah.
slash hack and slash, depending on your character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean first person? Were you trying to say first person perspective?
Yes. No, it's in a third person actually,
Okay.
but no, but I mean you can switch between characters in your party,
Okay.
and each character, each party members has different strengths, right? Some can do
Yeah.
magic while
Of
others
course.
are more melee. Yeah,
course.
kind of thing. She's useless. It hurts, but I'm so glad the ending was so good. She was sacrificed to save the world. She was removed from the world.
So I would actually give that point. Says, hey, you took this lousy character and got rid of her. Move it up a rank.
I would move it up.
But you gotta have something in D. So.
Yeah, and that's the game that I like the least, I guess. Oh, it hurts so bad.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. So.
Just know, if any one of them comes for me, it's all your fault. You came up with this idea.
Technically, this wasn't me.
Technically, I was not the one who said we should put at least one in each rank.
I mean that was me, because otherwise, I don't know, have everything in A and S. That's not fun. There's no pain there.
But D.
Yeah, there's got to be. Hey, we didn't put an F tier. We could have added an F tier.
True.
Let us know if you want to see F tier.
Let's do that. Let's hurt ourselves.
Make a video of only F tiers of all.
And we're just crying, like, I don't want to, but you must.
Everything has to go. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. Okay. Like, we could do one video where you have to come up with top 10 of your favorites, but each one of us has to put it in the lower tiers, by our own choice.
I mean, we're kind of doing that ish now because we haven't played a lot of each other's games. Just there's no F tier.
But
we can just add.
Never mind. I was just thinking of ways to torture ourselves. That's all.
I mean, we can just have shit like, we can literally have a video. We have to criticize all of our favorite stuff. Just make us feel bad about our bad taste in things. Like I'll do a live, pointing out all the issues with One Piece. That my fan base would probably hate that. Okay.
No, what would hurt me?
I mean, it would piss off it would piss off my viewers. I'll guarantee that. Okay, so I'm not gonna do my S tiers yet, but I will put the game that I've played probably second to most on this list, and that is sadly Modern Warfare 2. It's gonna be Modern Warfare 2.
Really? Okay, wait. I don't care as much about Modern Warfare, so what?
Modern Warfare 2, I have logged a nauseating amount of hours, a disgusting, vile amount of hours. I think I have almost 4,000 hours in multiplayer.
I wasn't really a Modern Warfare kind of gal. I was more Black Ops 2.
Neither was I. Like, here's the thing. I wasn't a Call of Duty. This one I was ridiculous.
What mode?
This is like probably what started my whole achievement hunting phase, because like trying to get every single challenge in the multiplayer one where you unlock everything. Oh my god. That unlocks some dark side of me.
Did you break any controllers?
Yeah, but I think it was from burnout because I was playing thousands and thousands of hours.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
like I never like smashed a controller and it stopped working. No.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, I haven't done that. I like my stuff.
uh, but okay. So the thing is, I was more obsessed with the game not because wow, it's so amazing, but because I was just addicted to hell. I couldn't not put it in my list because I played this game more than almost every other game combined. Uh,
You like what you like. I'm not judging.
no, I was just an addict. Got to be honest, I was just an addict. I had a problem. I should have gone to therapy. um,
That's
uh,
like too expensive.
but okay, I will say this: the maps were either a hit or miss. Some of them were great, some of them were not great. The guns were either useless or overpowered to hell. Uh, the spawns were god awful, but it was chaotically fun. It was chaotically fun. So factoring in all the issues that it has, it's either going at the bottom of B or the top of C because it was still a lot of fun despite all of its problems.
I mean, you pretty much covered A to D, so you can put wherever you want.
Uh, considering what I have left, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in C, high C. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I'll put it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Okay.
Because it wasn't that amazing of a game. It was just addicting as hell.
Okay. I pretty much covered everything, so now I can let it loose. I'm home free. Okay.
I'm surprised you have Dante's Inferno on here. I know what pain it's caused you.
But it's so good. But it's so good.
Did you even finish it? I'm not even sure you did finish it.
Yeah, I finished it finally.
Oh, okay.
It took me years of pain and suffering and, psyching myself back into it. Okay, I'll go with Dante's Inferno since we're talking about it. So basically this game is a hack and slash. You're playing a crusader who just came home and found his wife dead. And you need to go through like the ninth circle of hell to rescue her from the clutches of Lucifer. And because the church promised him that they would all be pardoned from killing other people, and he found out the reality that that's not true. And being guided by Virgil, he's going through to save his wife and her soul, and possibly himself. I'm not gonna say more because if I suffered, you have to suffer with me. I did the hardest setting, and at one point, one of my friends wanted to play it, and I let him. And he said, "Oh, can I save the file?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem."
Oh.
I only had one boss left, hardest difficulty,
And he overrode it.
and he overwrote it
And
on my file.
that's the end of friendship.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, that's the end of friendship. Goodbye.
It's been a decade.
Yeah, see, that's a friendship ender right
It hurt. I put hours and pain and tears into it.
I'm just saying.
What would you do?
I'm working on a Baldur's Gate honor mode run through, and I'll tell you, if I got to the end of that and someone overrode it, I'm killing them. I'm killing them. They're dead.
They are metaphorically dead to me. Mm-hmm. You're trying to get me arrested? What the heck?
He's in the garden.
He lives within my mind. This game, I love the story. The gameplay itself, the hack and slash, is pretty fun. The music is great. The difficulty, if you go normal and not, hellish, you're fine. But the hellish was something else. Yes.
Hellish was hellish.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
So I will pull him at B. Like high C, low B. I loved it as a story, you know, the internal struggle, trying to save yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's fair. I haven't played it again. I haven't played most of these games, so well, aside from
You
mine.
should play it. I have it. We could totally stream it. I will watch you play and comment.
Oh sure. I'll start walking. I'll be there in a few days.
All right. Perfect.
Okay. Let's see. I only have one. You know what? Let's do Smash Bros. Melee.
Okay. Where are you going with this? It can hurt you.
I I love Melee. I have no qualms with Melee. It is my favorite Smash Bros. Game by
The
far.
classic
It
is
is
best.
it is my favorite Smash Bros. So like the new ones, okay, I'm sure some of them are great. This one will always be my one. I also love the Nintendo 64 version, the original Smash Bros. It just
No, I disagree with that hardcore because of the controller.
the,
Hell with the controller.
okay, the controller makes no sense. Fine. Get, you can find you can render it on here and play it on PC.
You're hurting your hands physically. You're cramping all the freaking times. You don't know
Oh,
where the buttons are. It hurts. It doesn't always go.
I can deal with the buttons. If you want to talk about hurting your hands, Mario Party, Nintendo 64, spin, burn a
Oh
hole in your
god.
hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I remember.
pain.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
pain.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Especially when you're competing with your friends. Beating the computer is easy. Your friends, nah, you have to like. You can smell your skin burning from that thing. Okay. Smash
You
Bros.
gotta suffer.
Smash Bros. Melee is my favorite GameCube game. That's not close. It's top of A tier, probably S tier, minimum. An undisputable king of Smash games. I'll
Which
fight.
one?
I'll fight you. You know what? Uh, let, because I have at least two games that I'm going to be putting in S. I'll put it. I'll put it at the top of A. Yeah, putting it at A. Because I have two.
Okay.
Yeah, like it could be S. It could be S. But I have two other games that I would argue belong in my S tier.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
that's my only reason that it's not an S. That's it.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you don't really play any of the games that I play, do you? Except for
But you
Mario
also
Kart,
had
I
you. But
think.
you clearly played a lot of Game Boy, like Nintendo DS stuff. I did.
And PSP.
I do not have it.
I was more into portable stuff.
Exactly. I'm a console guy.
John disagrees with you.
He said he said it belongs in S.
Yes.
I said it would go in S, but there's other games that I can't put all my games in S. That's not fair.
If I could, well, okay, you know what? Tales of Symphonia, I probably, if I didn't have to put one in D, I'd probably put it in like B or C.
Like
Yeah.
these games aren't exactly where I would put them. I'm keeping in mind that I cannot overfill any one section, so I have to like scale them.
Yeah, and it hurts.
So like
John, did you play any of these games?
I'm making compromises.
We have to. We suffer, so you don't have to.
We're doing this to ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. You can watch our pain live
So
or later.
Smash Bros. 8S. That's fine. Okay.
Mm. Hey, I am gonna go with Golden Sun. I'm not sure if you've heard of the franchise.
No. At all. No. I
I am putting it in A tier because it's an RPG, turn-based, and it's one of the best RPG I have ever played. Okay, imagine this is on the Game Boy Advance, by the way, and they only have 3 games in the franchise, and I'm hoping one day that they continue it because the storyline it's so good. And imagine on Game Boy Advance, a character actually dies. 5 of them actually at the beginning of the game.
Mm,
Yeah,
damn.
that that really surprised me. But basically, Golden Sun is about um magicians, like yeah, magic based characters that are called adepts, and they are going out into the world to stop alchemy from coming back because it was sealed a long time ago to save the world. And then further along, you learn why alchemy was sealed away. So you're trying to save the world by doing so. And along the way, you learn new spells, you collect these Jinn. They're kind of like animals, elemental animals, kind of like Pokemon, sort of. But you can combine different Jinns for different elements, and it's really cool. It's puzzles solving at the same time. It's really fun.
Yeah, so it's Full Metal Alchemist meets Pokemon meets something else.
Yes. Yes, and I love this game, but they haven't made anything since because the first 2 games were on Game Boy Advance, and the third and last game, which was very toned down, no character got hurt, character development was slow. It was very cushy in terms of storyline.
Okay.
Yeah, they were making it more catering to children, kinda. That's what it felt like compared to the first 2. So please come back.
Mm,
I miss it.
maybe one day.
Mm,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day. One can ask the universe.
Okay.
Halo, Smash Bros, Brawl. Oh, okay.
So I
Brawl was hard because of the Wii controllers, in my opinion.
I'm a hardcore Halo guy. I'm big on. Actually, I'll let you guys know at the end once we're done ranking. We'll be starting something Halo related. Not me and Egg Rolls. Me and someone else will be starting something Halo related soon. Okay.
I'll be there in spirit.
You can attend the streams. The streams will start tomorrow. Uh, okay. So we'll save Halo for later. Let's do Fallout 3 because it's not my favorite Fallout game, but for its time, it was really good. So Fallout is basically a post-nuclear war, apocalyptic type game, and they all take place in like different cities, mostly like in the United States, I think. I forgot where every single one was, and they all have slightly different backstories, but they're all post-nuclear apocalypse. That's the whole premise of the game. Um, Fallout 3 is basically you're on a mission to find your dad. Like you're in these underground vaults as the nukes are dropping. Society's pretty much destroyed, and your dad leaves the vault. I think because the vault you were in was like pretty corrupt, and now you're on a quest to go find him. Uh, it's slightly buggy, but I also find that this Fallout has the best companions, has some of the best companions in the game, especially like the giant mutant. He's so OP, stupidly broken. Um, I find it has one of the more interesting storylines. Probably my second favorite Fallout game after New Vegas.
Is it first person or third person?
I'm pretty sure you can toggle between your perspectives if you want to play
Oh,
first or third. Um,
okay, that's cool.
yeah. The chat system, like how when like the dialogue options is more refined in the newer games. It's kind of old and like older dialogue in 3, but it does the job. Um, I find the amount of content is enormous. Like the maps are huge. The DLC absolutely again really good content, tons of content, hours and hours and hours worth of gameplay. Uh, but I'm not sure how hard to critique the bugs it has because of how old the game is. So like I can't expect the level of refinement we have now. I think
Yeah, I can't really compare.
I think the lowest it would go is B, but the highest I would give it is A. If this was New Vegas, I'd put it in S, but this is 2000 2010, so that's why I went with Fallout 3. Uh, I only have one game in. I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B because I already have two in A.
Okay. Okay. All right. Castlevania, Curse of Ecclesia. And I hope I pronounced that right because I've always pronounced it that way. So
Castlevania is correct.
no, I mean Curse of Ecclesia.
Oh, Ecclesia. Oh, Ecclesia.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean, if
that's how you pronounce it.
I mean, if you butcher it, it's okay. They'll be complaining in my comment section, not yours.
That's true. I love this Castlevania game. It's one of three on the DS that was released. It was the last one that was released. I was debating between this one or the Portraits of Ruin, and I love that game too. But I picked this one because of its difficulty and the plot and the character. So you're playing as Shinoa, who's like in the order of Ecclesia, basically. She is nominated to embody this Dorminus, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Um, and this basically it's a shoot, what's the word? What's the word? It's a ruin or yeah, you're getting it so that you can use magic, you can save the world from evil. Of course, you're going to go into Dracula's castle. But her best friend, who thought that he was going to receive this honor, decided to steal it from her mid ritual. And by doing so, she loses her memory and her emotions. So she has to go and chase him down and get it back because otherwise she's just a husk, a shell of her former self. It's really hard. Okay, so with the runes that you can equip on yourself, you have three, one on each arm and one on the back. Each one of them you can equip either spells or weapons. And this game was stupidly hard because the the enemies were so hard, and if you didn't focus on their weaknesses, it takes forever and they hurt. So that's where it becomes a little bit monotonous. If you're fighting against the same enemies, you have to equip similar equipments on each side.
So just pay
It
attention. Yeah.
limits. Huh?
So then just pay attention to what you're doing, and you should be fine.
No, no. Yes, I understand that, but like, it limits you in terms of
Oh, so you mean you can't fight how you want? You have to fight according to.
yeah, exactly. According to how they're guiding you, because otherwise it'll take forever to kill an enemy and you lose too much health to just not even the boss, just on the way. And
So
I like the some people might hate it because 2/3 of the game itself is you making the journey to um Dracula's castle, and the last, like the 1/3 at the end, you got to the castle, and yeah. But I kind of like the journey there. I loved it.
okay.
But because of that flaw in the mechanic, and I would have put it in B, but my C is looking a little Baron, so I'm gonna put it right there. But I love the character. I also cosplaying it as that character.
When
So,
next summer?
ah, maybe, but I don't think anybody's gonna know it's
So
kind of
I mean, just
older.
cosplay who you want. If you like somebody, do it.
Yeah, but I do love her. Or Violet from Tales of the Abyss.
Oh, I thought you meant Violet Evergarden. I'm like, whoa.
That's hard.
That's
I need a lot
also
of materials
that's
and
also
hot.
yeah. Not hot in the like. Wow, that's hot. I mean, like literal like.
No, no,
You,
I'm gonna be sweating
yeah.
buckets.
Like yes, would it be beautiful? Yeah, but would you die? Yeah.
Yes,
Go to
100%.
maybe if it was like a winter con. You could wear her like
Yeah.
you could wear a spring outfit maybe like uh, or her military outfit. It's basically just that's a lot more. It's a lot less layers. It's a lot less layers.
True. It's still long sleeves though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can get breathable material a lot better than a full size dress that goes left. Oh, that would have. I
Yeah, but it
mean,
looks so pretty.
Eden does some stuff like that. How she does it, I don't know. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, but she's a competitive cosplayer. She'll punish herself as much as she wants to.
Yo, her work's amazing.
Yeah, but she competes. She's trying to go pro. So I get it. Okay. The thing is, we have to fix a major issue with our list. There's nothing in S. We got to put something in there.
This should be easier.
Which is why in honor of what's coming out in October, Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 3 specifically. This we have been waiting for the sequel for this, the continuation of this, for like what, almost 20 years. For almost 20 years, we've been waiting for this to continue, and it's finally coming back, and it's about damn time. This is the best Dragon Ball Z game that exists. It is a masterpiece. It is my favorite fighter. Okay, back when Blockbuster existed, for those of you who are children who don't remember Blockbuster, where you used to actually go to rent physical copies of movies and games.
When you're too poor to buy it.
I rented this game out, oh my gosh, so many times. I love this game. And I'm not even the biggest, I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball, but I'm not a Goku simp or anything. This is just a fantastic game. Better than anything that's come out since. It's not close. And I am super psyched for Sparking Zero. So this is a masterpiece of anime fighting games.
So it's a fighting game.
It's an anime.
Is there a story? Is
Uh,
there a story mode?
So like there's the story mode where it goes over the main story of Dragon Ball, like pretty much every Dragon Ball game. But there's also like alternate timelines where you get things that you didn't actually happen in the main story. I don't know how much Dragon Ball you actually know, if any.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, that's it.
Okay, so like you get to see like Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3, which wasn't a thing. You get villains doing these transformations. You get like this alternate timeline where you're the villains and you wipe out the Z heroes and kill everybody.
I
Like
kind of love it.
yeah,
I kind of love it.
like you get to there's all these alternate realities and it's super cool. I love it.
That's cool. That's cool.
And just the game
Okay.
mechanics smooth, awesome. I if you have any interest in Dragon Ball, get the game. Go get it. I know it's PlayStation 2, but like I don't care. Go get
Is
it.
this endorsement?
Dragon Ball, sponsor me, please. Go.
Ah!
uh, yeah, that's to this day.
Okay.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I am gonna go with my S tier as well. In my opinion, best Don't come for me. Best Zelda game out there.
Is that Breath of the Wild? I can't see.
No, it's Minish Cap on the Game Boy Advance as well. It's a story like it's completely separate from the other Zelda games. It doesn't play the same way. Like yeah, okay, it's kind of like almost top down, kind of sideways.
Oh.
And it's more RPG. The storyline is amazing. And you're just this boy who accidentally found a Minish Cap and you put it on and it shrinks you to a minuscule size and it lets you explore and you have to save the world.
Oh, so you just like the cutesy fact.
And this hat gives you crap every step of the way. It's an cranky old man hat.
So basically, Link stole the hat from Harry Potter.
How could you say that?
A cranky hat that gives you sass. An old man cranky hat. It sounds like he stole the hat from Harry Potter.
If I'm not mistaken, his apprentice betrayed him and turned him into a hat, and he has to undo that.
You know, that sounds like Harry
If
Potter.
I'm not mistaken.
Zelda Harry Potter crossover.
Now, I tried to 100% it when I was a kid, and I got everything except for one item. Okay? I was there. I didn't know you had to use an item to exorcise this guy who was haunted by a ghost, and I didn't know this guy can actually die from being haunted.
Well.
So it took me 10 years to go back to it just to get the damn light arrow, even though it doesn't affect the final fight whatsoever. But it's just in my mind so that I can just say I 100%ed it.
Googling
and I got every item.
Googling game walkthroughs is not as easy as it is now. Where we have a literal video showing how to do it. Sad times.
I was so sad. I was so mad. Took me a while. But, in my opinion, if Nintendo can do this kind of game again, I would buy it in a heartbeat.
So, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to follow up, not with an S tier, but with like a solid B, maybe arguable an A, but at least a B. Gears of War 2. Because Gears of War 2 has as good a lore as the Gears of War 1. Amazing shooter, by the way. Like, it's second from the left. Yeah. Have you played Gears of War? Oh, you don't really play shooters.
No, but I did play it when I was younger. It wasn't mine, though. It was my friend's.
Okay, Gears of War 2. The Earth is pretty much being invaded by the Horde, which is like the mutant species underground, and they basically completely destroy civilization, and you're just trying to survive and slowly take it back. And after Gears of War 1, spoilers. Gears of War 1, you think you guys won, but you really barely did anything. Gears of War 2, Horde comes back with a vengeance. They polish up all the issues with Gears of War 1, where like the controls were a lot more stiff, they're a lot more fluid. Sure, the graphics are also a lot better, but that's just expected with sequels as game tech evolves. The weapons are better, the reload system is better, the variety in enemies gets more interesting because of course the game evolves, they add in more stuff. The multiplayer was also significantly better. The maps were better. They brought in, I forgot if Gears of War 1 had Horde mode, which is like team PvE, so it's not the campaign, but it's just fighting off hordes of enemies. I'm pretty sure that was only Gears of War 2 and later. I love Horde mode so much.
Okay, so where?
Let me just see. I have two here. I'm going to put it in the low A. low A tier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I did play this one a little bit, like, but I didn't have time before I had to move. So, but I remember loving it, and at the time, okay, do you remember Zune?
I remember Zoom, not Zune.
Zune is it was a Microsoft released, kind of like an iPod, and they released a Gear of War edition, and I really wanted it, but it was sold out everywhere. I was so sad.
Oh, I didn't know they had
Yeah.
that. I saw Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that.
It was really cool. I was so into it. I'm like, but it was all sold out. So,
Damn.
okay. One of my favorite franchise of all times, Persona. And this one came out I didn't have the I didn't have a PS3 at the time, so I bought it on the PSP. And unfortunately, the PSP through the P P3P version has less cutscenes, but there's a lot of replayability because you have the choice of playing a male or female um, MC. And with each choice, like as a male or as a female, you get two different dialogues, two different types of interactions with the people around you. Like, for example, because you're playing a high school, for example, if you're going to a hot spring trip, right?
Of
You,
course.
as a male, you would be with the male side, but with the females, there's different interactions. It's great. Hours of grinding for days. And
How fun.
you're trying to collect these personas, which it kind of plays into psychology, which I love. And it brings out a little bit more of the darker side of psychology with this game. This franchise has been with me for a very long time, and this is one of the classics and one of the favorites. If anyone ever wants to go into Persona games, 3 is a step up. 1 and 2, it was good, but with the graphics and because of how it was a little bit more limited than with Persona 3. And then it got much better with this not really a sequel because each of the games are very separate from each other, but the gameplay from Persona 3 on has been great. But Persona 3 has been one of the darkest.
Sorry. There we go. Okay. Good.
And I think you'd love it too if you want to try.
Uh, maybe. Maybe.
But I'm not sure if you're into RPGs though.
I mean,
JRPGs specifically.
I'm fine. I love RPGs in general.
Oh, John, did you leave?
Probably. I don't know. He's been quiet for
I
a while. But,
understand.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm actually just finding a way to make it. There we go. That's actually. Oh, sorry. I was just like, playing around with the screen to see if I can make it a better angle, but that's fine. Okay. So we have one choice left each.
Yep.
Halo. Halo.
I'm guessing S.
Halo S. Oh, Halos.
No, Halo tier S.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
guessing
yes. Oh
tier
yes.
S.
Oh yes. Yes. It's gonna be tier S. Yes, it's gonna be S tier. Now, I have Halo 2. This is Halo 2. I love Halo 2 and 3 equally.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. If we're talking about the original releases, I have way more time put into 2. I like the campaign of 2 more, even though 3 is I kind of enjoy it more because it's more polished. It's a newer game. Obviously, they clean up any issues in Halo 2. If you play the Master Chief Collection where they refine all of them, if you want to count that, then Halo 2 is just as smooth as Halo 3. And I love that one the most. All of the Halo games are well, okay, I should say most of the Halo games are brilliant. But 2 and 3 are my favorites, by far. More than 4, more than Reach, more than 5. Infinite was good, but I still like Halo 2 and 3 the most. This game is probably what got me into competitive, like, actual competitive gameplay. This, I think I got this one from my bar mitzvah.
Nice.
Yeah, for my bar mitzvah, I got an Xbox with Halo 2. And this started,
Nice.
huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And that was back in 2004, I think. That, or like somewhere around that time frame. Pretty sure I got this game around the time I got an Xbox. Anyways, might be off by a year or two. Don't hunt me down. I think that the Halo franchise is a masterpiece with, and some imperfections here. It's a masterpiece. I mentioned something before that tomorrow a friend and I will be starting a full Halo run through. All of it legendary mode. He's never played Halo.
Also do it like PvP.
Oh wait, PvP?
Mow him down.
Wait,
Make him rage quit.
Oh no, I mean he's gonna die a lot, but we're gonna do a full Halo run through, legendary, not Lasso. He's never played, so Lasso would make him like cry. Full all games run through. We're starting it tomorrow, on here.
Ending friendships for content.
Here's the thing, I don't care. He's actually a client, so even if he hates me, I still coach him every week. He's still as long as he's paying me, I don't care.
Nice.
Yeah.
Even if he resents you for it.
Yeah, look, he's already gonna resent me anyway. I leave him crippled and sore every week, so. I mean, his wife likes it, so his wife likes it, so.
Context.
I mean, his wife enjoys watching him suffer, and she also likes that he's losing weight, so everyone's happy.
There we go. Taking that out of context couldn't be really wrong.
No, most wives are psychopaths. Am I wrong?
The wives are gonna come for you.
I don't care.
For
Let them.
now.
I'm not wrong. I'm wrong.
For now.
Oh, okay. I'll ask Riley. Am I wrong? She'll probably agree with me.
I doubt.
He'll agree.
If you want to stay safe.
If you want to. Riley, blink twice. Are you being threatened? Are you safe?
I will know.
Okay, well, we'll come up with I'll just DM him after. Hey, are you okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Joke's on you, I have his logins.
Oh shit.
I don't.
Good.
I just have access.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Okay. All right. The last game is yours.
Oh, honestly, I love this game. It does not hold your hand whatsoever. I wanted to put in S, but I'm afraid I might be putting too many in S is the problem. What do you think?
I mean, I have 2, you have 2. I won't be
so far.
I mean, you have 3 in A.
Yeah, that's why I can't put in A anymore.
Oh, no, you have 2 in A. I have 3 in A.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm fine then.
Yeah, so just I don't know. You can make
your
case.
I wanted to put in A. Bayonetta is an action. I'd like to say an action RPG. It's fantasy. You're playing a witch that is half witch, half angel. Like or apostle of the angels. So you're basically an abomination, but she's thick. She's here for empowering. She's trying to get her memory back. This is the first one, by the way. So, and if you guys have ever played any Platinum games, in each level, first of all, they will grade you how you did in that level, they will not hold back. They will let you know. And there is a secret challenge that Platinum does in each levels, and you have to find it. If you can complete the challenge, you get like an extra maybe weapon stats. But I will warn you, the challenges, they do not hold your hands. They will make you feel it. My thumbs were suffering for days. But I love this game. I love her so much. Her personality, the sarcasm, the pizzazz in her movement. She shoots guns from her feet. She Her form of potion, healing potion, or any sort of boost is a lollipop.
So she's playing. You're playing as yourself. You're
Okay,
playing.
but I wish I made a contract with the demon, okay, that I can use my hair, that I'm wearing my hair and using my hair to summon the demon to eat my enemies. Yes?
Sounds pretty accurate to real life. It sounds. I don't know. I think you might be in the game. This might be a game.
Oh, maybe I'll actually her as okay, but that's a lot of latex.
Um.
It's skin tight,
I mean, in
so
the
no
sun.
breathing for me.
Okay, so just go somewhere a bit colder, because in this heat, that might be sticky.
Oh yeah, unless there's air conditioning,
Oh yeah.
and even then,
Oh well, don't come here. I have no AC.
I have a fan.
I mean,
I'm dying less.
the closest thing I have to fans are literally the people like my audience, and most of them are not even here right now. So.
Oof.
Almost 5,000 people.
So
No one's
since
here.
those aren't rare anymore.
Almost 5,000 people and almost no one's here. Thanks, guys.
Those aren't rare anymore.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty happy with this list. The D tier was a little difficult for me, to be fair.
None of these were painful
That
for me.
no, the character that I told you I hated in that game made it so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it helps that I'm not overly emotionally invested in a game, so like it doesn't hurt me too much to, put it down or up.
I do. I do. I have too much attachment to games.
The only things that the only games I have real attachment for here, Halo, Dragon Ball, and Need for Speed. Everything else is like good, but I'm not like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, my top 3 attachments: Kirby, Zelda Minish Cap, and Persona.
Like Call of Duty, I don't play anymore. New Vegas, I'll still play on occasion. GTA, I don't touch. Gears of War, I got bored. Mass Effect, I beat it into the ground. It is defeated. I won. Smash Bros. Anytime people want to, I don't have it, but if you want to play, let's go. I'll play.
It's so expensive now.
Yeah.
I have the Switch and the Wii U version.
But actually, I don't even like the GameCube controller, so.
I do have the adapter for GameCube controllers.
I mean, like, if I got to pick. Honestly, I know this is bias, but Xbox controllers are my favorite. They fit me the best.
I have small hands, so it fits everything.
I mean, I also have small. It's sad, but I do have small hands.
Except for the Joy-Cons for the Switch, because I need a grip for that. It even cramps my hands. And my hands are small.
Unfortunately, every part of me has gone bigger.
My hands are the size of my smartphone.
Unfortunately, the gym can't give me hand gains. I mean, I can get forearm gains, but not hand gains.
Is it genetic? No.
I mean, like, you could technically gain fat in your hands if you get really fat. But yeah, you can't. I can't go to the gym and get bigger. Like, I could technically get my hand to grow a little bit, but my hand's not gonna grow as much as like my biceps.
Like, my dad told me that he's been working with his hands ever since he was a kid, and that's why his hands are big.
I mean, you can
I don't know how that works.
I mean, you can hypertrophy your hand to some extent, but it's not going to be. You can't go from like I'm never going to have massive hands. I'm never going to just grab a basketball and just.
Yeah, I checked with some of my male family members. For example, my dad. His fist fits my eyes, so with one punch from him, I go blind. I don't understand.
You didn't get your dad's hands, which I don't think you want your dad's hands.
I do not want his hands. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good with these small. Thanks.
And your dad's not even like
Dude.
a big guy.
No. No. Well, I mean, he's fit.
I just mean
He's
like
6 feet.
I mean like okay, I don't mean like in stature, in size. He's not a big man. He's not a large man by any means. Like 6 feet tall. Like sure he's tall, but he's not a large build. He's not big. He's not.
He's. I want to say. How much does he weigh again?
Probably.
I don't want to give him too much weight.
Well, you said he's 6 feet. I was there not too long ago.
I think he's like 240, 250.
240.
Wait, no, sorry. Maybe 210. Sorry.
He's fatter than I thought then. She is 240. 240. Let me tell you.
Sorry. No. Because he hasn't weighed in a while, and the last time he was 2 something, but now he's skinnier, so I think he's like maybe. It's really hard because Riley is skinny, but he weighs a lot more.
Yeah, but Riley's tall. Riley's like 6'2"? 6'1"?
No, he's 6.
Oh, Riley's 6? See, I thought he was tall.
Yeah. No, he's 6.
Oh.
And he's 175, 180. And my dad's usually 180 when he's fit. But they're the same height, so I don't understand how that works.
He's fatter. Riley's skinny.
I wouldn't say fat. I mean build is different.
I mean fat. I don't mean like fat. I mean he has more fat.
Retains more.
He has more fat. Riley's a skinny guy.
Yes.
So like, yeah.
Yeah. And they weigh about the same. I don't understand.
Body composition changes a lot.
This is why it's confusing for women sometimes, okay?
I mean, they're about the same height.
I'm not saying just for women in general. It's just body composition, and you have to work out find a workout that works for your body type and your metabolism. It's a lot.
No, you don't. What do you mean? No, you don't.
Well, that's what I've been told.
No, metabolism is just your metabolism has nothing to do with your training routine.
Well, it's what you eat, the amount you eat, and how much and what you do as exercise.
I think you're. I mean, I don't think. I think you're merging things that aren't related. Your training routine is just gonna be dependent on your goals, your schedule, and personal preference. So like as long as the essential variables are there, you can pretty much train in any way that makes sense to you and you enjoy. You don't have to find something that fits your. I mean, by body, if you mean like injury.
And something that fits your goal, right? So let's say you want to build up. So that means you have to exercise a certain way and consume a certain amount, for example.
Well, the consuming is just going to dictate which direction your weight goes, not how you train. Training would be the same. It'll just dictate your weight, and then your goals. Well, if you're trying to, there's a lot of training is going to be the same. Like if I'm losing weight,
Different goals.
like if you're training for a marathon or training for a bodybuilding show, yeah, they're very very different training styles there. And I'm training for a marathon right now, so yeah. But I
Oh
still,
damn.
I
Okay.
still, I lift weights like a bodybuilder would, but I am training my running like a marathoner.
Okay.
Yes. Slightly contradictory there, but I'm not going on stage, so it doesn't matter.
We got off topic.
Well, I mean, we went through all the games.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Uh, so if you guys disagree, you can send us
Well,
messages,
send
give
me.
us crap.
I mean, technically, I always link your stuff down below, so you can send Egg Rolls hate mail if you want to.
No, or you can send it to him. He'll probably let me know later.
I mean, I already get like, yeah, I actually don't. The worst I get is people like getting mad that I didn't pick the character they like for something. So like,
Which is fair.
no, I mean like, hey, look, I'm just saying if you're bored and if you are bored enough or like if you have nothing going on in your life to the point where you're gonna get mad at some guy on the internet over liking a different character more than you, like I don't know, go touch grass, go outside. I don't know.
Is that what the old fogies are saying these days now? To the younger generations?
I'm just saying if
Oh my god, I remember my family telling me that when I was gaming as a kid. How dare you?
I'm just saying if you have nothing better to do than to rage comment on social on like some guy's video for whatever, maybe you need to go outside. Turn off TikTok.
Oh, he's coming for you.
I don't let him. What's a 12-year-old on TikTok gonna do?
Be careful. Younger generations can be so mean these days.
Yeah, I don't care.
Alright.
I coach these kids. I coach mostly teenagers. Let them talk.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, let us know if you guys agree. If you've
So-
played any of these games.
we have what's gonna be the next live?
Oh, I am not free this next week.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be next. What topic is our next live going to be?
Okay.
We've done games. We've done husbandos and waifus. We've done feel good.
Okay, don't say it as if it's a ridiculous idea. You know it was one of the best ideas out there.
I didn't
Waifus, husbandos. I saw your eyes.
Oh, I'm just getting tired. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Let me think.
Should we go back to animes?
We could do whatever we want. We can do animes.
Let's see.
What are we gonna cover next? You know what? You can come over. You can come meet me in Eden, and we'll make you a cosplay for Anime North 2025.
Wait, isn't Anime North next week?
Otakuthon is next week.
Oh, right. Sorry.
We just had
2025.
Anime
Ooh,
North.
I was like,
Well, we just skipped a year. We're already in May.
I lost time. I
Yeah,
I had a bit of
a little too much.
I had an accident.
A little too much to drink. Okay.
Yeah, no, my liver is failing me and memory lapse.
Also, no. Actually, no. We'll have to wait for after Otakuthon at least because Eden is booked up for that.
Yeah, Otakuthon is next week, so.
Yep, I'll be working on the axe all week.
Is it back?
Well, is it bad?
No, I mean, is it back? Like, do you still have the keychain?
Oh.
Are you gonna carry both?
Oh wait. Oh, oh wait, you've seen what I've been working on, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Have you been posting on
oh.
ha-
Oh God. Uh,
oh my.
uh,
Damn. How heavy is that?
uh, not well. It's heavy, but like not that. It's more big. It's about.
Okay.
It's like what? It's probably
4
just under
feet?
5 feet. Probably around 5 feet
Okay.
tall.
Okay. Oh, the tip on over
Yeah,
there.
the
Okay.
top of the blade is around 5 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. That looks good.
Working on it. We're working on it. Oh.
Honestly, I just want the fox, the Japanese fox mask. That would be like I would be really happy with that. Gonna
Well,
ask Eden for
I,
it.
I like tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I'm going to sand a little bit in the morning,
Mhm.
sand a little bit more at night. Hopefully, I get the sanding done this weekend, and then I can just paint.
I recommend doing it that outside
Oh, I've been doing it on my
for
balcony.
your own sake. But yeah, for your own sake, do it outside.
Oh, I know. There's no circulation in here. I would have debris everywhere. And
Yes.
Yeah,
And it would cling on to everything.
I know. I mean, I already have a pile of dirt to clean, like pile of like, not dirt, like cement debris over here to clean up. Because like I had to use a metal, like a metallic filler to. There's gaps in between the pieces, so
Okay.
I need to cover that, and then I need to wear it down to where it's flat again. So I have to like sand, fill, sand it down again. So there's debris all over that I have to clean.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And you know what? Once it's done, you'll have it for future cosplays.
Yeah.
Think about it that way.
Yeah, it's not the best outcome. There's some issues with the design. Not that it wasn't the printer, it was the literal person who made it. It was flawed. So
Okay.
it has a bunch of. If I can use it for future cosplays, but in the future I might upgrade to something better when I have money, because this was stupid. But this was stupid expensive.
Fair though.
Yeah, especially it was stupid expensive with all the labor that I'm putting into it. I could have bought a metal one for cheaper.
I mean, you're also paying for the experience. You're learning about it, so at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, I'm paying
At
for
the same time.
I'm paying for the suffering. I'm learning how to sand and like fill and whatever. I was gonna do this at Eden's place, but you know, she's busy. Actually, carrying this for 3 hours would not be fun. So.
No. No.
Actually, how am I gonna?
Ooh, if you can. Oh, idea. If you hear me out, straps. If you can get straps on each end that is long enough on each end, you could just wear it around you.
Oh, that. I was also thinking of another potential issue is. Usually, my friends and I, a bunch of we usually go out to eat. We're probably gonna get some looks at the restaurant with the axe.
People knows Attack-a-thon. Don't worry about it.
I know. Just I don't want to get my axe in my soup or whatever.
Or Uber Eats into your hotel room. I don't know.
My hotel. I live a few metro stops away.
No, but I mean, like, if you're gonna go and hang out with the others in their hotel rooms and stuff.
That no one's gonna be in a hotel room. We all live here except for Sam.
Hagrid.
Yeah, but he's on I'm pretty sure on YouTube he's Samuel Vibes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just yes.
Where is he staying?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at my. I haven't actually asked him, but my guess would be the Holiday Inn. Oh no, he's no, okay. So is he Haggard vibes on both? Did he change it back?
Um, do you know how long he's staying?
Yeah, he's Haggard vibe. How long is he staying? My guess is he would leave either Sunday or Monday. He's not
What date is that? What date is that? Do you know?
the fourth or the fifth. I don't know which day for
Oh,
sure.
oh yeah. No. Okay. Perfect. Ooh,
I don't know
I
for sure.
accidentally made plans next week, and I was wondering if I'd be back in time to see him and hang out with you guys.
Oh, so are
We're
you?
good.
So you're so
We're good.
you're missing the con then?
No.
Okay.
Well, I am missing the con because I didn't buy the tickets for it,
But I mean, but
and
like, okay, but you're like not.
I did. I did plan to like go and get some drinks or food with you guys
Yeah.
at least one night because downtown is so far, and either that means I have to either get a hotel or drive an hour and a half back home.
Or you could crash at one of our places.
Oh yeah,
Like we
I
all.
didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of us with space.
I didn't buy the tickets though,
Okay, so don't. I mean,
and they're expensive, and I made plans, so I'm gonna be low on funds.
fair.
That's why.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot. I think they announced something. There is something that might make you want to get tickets though. Is I heard that they're going to be giving free autographs from all the Japanese voice actors.
From what anime?
I remember at least one of them was Berserk.
I
Uh,
like the manga better. Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Let me check because let me quickly check. Wait, I can't close the stream now. Worst case, I check it after, but let's see. Oh wait, another new guest. Who's this guy? A DJ? Okay, I don't care about DJs. Yeah, come on. Where are they? Yeah, I don't care about him or her or any of these people. Where's the Jap? Here we go.
By the way, I have a ride.
Oh, you mean O'Reilly? Okay.
No, ride. I have a car.
Oh, you got a car.
Well, I fixed up my old car.
I thought you meant like you had a
So,
ride in because I know you don't like driving in the city, so I thought.
I am mobile. But no, I'm still too afraid to drive in the city. Anxiety and other people
Oh wait.
driving near me. So I'm gonna
Uh.
get used to driving first.
Okay, so I'm gonna be getting autographs the whole time, pretty much, because they have Piccolo, Ace, uh, Huntengu from Demon Slayer. Whatever. But Piccolo.
Wait, who? From Demon Slayer?
Huntengu. Huntengu. Hantengu.
I don't know what was the character they voiced.
I don't remember. Oh, no, that's their character name is Hantengu. I. You're asking the guy who always forgets people's names, so.
Nope, that's not.
Wait, who's this?
I know.
Yeah, most of these people.
Oh, him. He's the one of the upper or lower
Oh.
six. I don't remember. Him,
Uh,
the one that's always afraid.
oh, I actually don't like him. So.
Yeah, his character, I hate him.
But Piccolo. Piccolo.
Mhm.
My second favorite Dragon Ball character.
Yeah.
I gotta get that. I gotta get
Have
it.
you watched Dragon Ball Sub? I haven't actually.
So I don't like the subbed, but Piccolo's isn't bad.
Fair.
I'm still a Dragon Ball fan. Like,
Yes, me too.
so. And, like, hey, I'm just saying, I don't, well, I didn't watch Astro Boy. I had Astro Boy's autograph.
No, the games though, early days, they were pretty good. Astro Boy, they're so expensive now on a Game Boy. I'm sad. Can't hunt it down anymore unless you pay a premium.
I mean, and I got their signature. That's my new.
That is a beautiful piece. I have to admit.
That is now my most prized possession. That is my most prized possession.
You gotta frame it and protect it.
I'll just
Protect.
It's protected by my Justice Buster and by Tanjiro and Gogeta.
Get a frame so you can put it on the wall, but also protect the paint.
I mean, you want to pay for that? Because I don't have money for that.
No, go to a thrift store, actually. They have a lot of frames. Village de Valeur.
The closest village. Where's the closest village? Pretty sure the
Or
closest.
Renaissance.
I think Renaissance isn't too far, but.
Mont Royal is the only one I know that would be downtown.
I mean, I coach somebody in Sherbrooke every.
Okay, so that's not too far away. Yeah, the biggest Renaissance that I know is the one downtown.
Either way. Ooh.
In Mont Royal.
Yeah.
Yes. So, shall we call it a night?
Yeah, we'll at least wrap up the stream. Guys, if you want to join me for the Halo run through, that's starting tomorrow, probably around 7 p.m. Eastern, give or take an hour, just because our schedules are sometimes weird. But around that time. So yeah.
And I'm thinking about streaming and don't judge me, Cat Quest 3, because the third one's coming out and I'm excited with all the cat puns. It's gonna be great.
I'm sure some people will want to watch it. So
and they're not bad cat puns.
Well, your info's all going to be linked down below, so if they want to come watch, they can come watch.
Sweet.
All right, well.
And one day we'll co-op together.
Oh yeah, that'll be. We still have to finish the first one, don't we?
Yes, we do. You do. I finished it. You need to at least finish the first playthrough, then play the second one. I'm making it my mission. You have to.
Yeah, but.
Or else we can't be friends.
All right, bye. Okay.